Welcome to Math with Mr. J. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review of how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide whole numbers. So a quick refresher on those four things. Now, if you're looking for more examples or a more in-depth explanation of these things, I dropped the link down to my whole number videos down in the description. If you're ready for this review, let's jump right into number one here, where we have addition. Now, for addition and subtraction, one of the most important things is getting your problem lined up properly. And we need to line up our places. So the ones place, the tens place, hundreds, so on and so forth. So for this one, we have 5,082 plus 957. So again, I have my ones place, my tens place, my hundreds, and thousands place here. Everything's lined up. Now I'm ready to add. So 2 plus 7 is 9. 8 plus 5 is 13. 1 plus 9 is 10. And 1 plus 5 is 6. So the answer would be 6,039. Number two, subtraction. Same thing as addition. We need to make sure our places are lined up, then we can subtract. So 813 minus 298. Now this is a borrowing subtraction problem because we cannot do 3 minus 8. That would get us into the negatives, which we are not going to deal with for this problem. So we need to borrow. So we borrow from the 1, and it's now a 0. This 3 is now a 13. So 13 minus 8 is 5. I cannot do 0 minus 9, so I need to borrow from the 8. The 8 is now a 7. And that 0 is a 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. Now 7 minus 2 will wrap the problem up and give us 5. So our difference or solution to that subtraction problem is 515. On to multiplication. So we have 452 times 72. So again, let's line our places up. And for multiplication, we need to take our 2 to the 2, 5, and 4, and then the 7 to the 2, 5, and 4. So 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 5 is 10, 2 times 4 is 8, plus that 1 is 9. I'm done with this 2, and I'm done with that regrouped 1. I'm moving on to the tens place now, so that 7 has a value of 70. So I need a 0 here for my second partial product, because again, that 7 has a value of 70. So now I need to do 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 5 is 35, plus that 1 is 36. 7 times 4 is 28. Plus that 3 is 31. Now I'm ready to add these are called partial products here, partial products. I can add them up to get my product or answer. So 4 plus 0 is 4, 0 plus 4 is 4, 9 plus 6 is 15, regroup my 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, and bring down my 3 here. So my answer, or product to a product, which is an answer to a multiplication problem, 32,544. And lastly, we have division. So 918 divided by 34. So the first thing I need to do, 9 divided by 34, which I cannot do and get a whole number. So I need to move to my 91 here and do 91 divided by 34. So how many whole groups of 34 can I pull out of 91? Well, only 2. That gets me to 68. That is as close as I can get. So I need a 2 above the 91. Do not put it above the 9 because that is going to mess up the alignment with how our places and where the numbers need to be. And it's going to give us an incorrect answer and kind of throw us off. So it needs to go above the 91. Now we do 2 times 34 is 68. We subtract and we get 23. Bring down our 8. Now we have 238 divided by 34. Now, you might not know off the top of your head, how many whole 34s can I pull out of 238? So it might take some estimating and checking. So for example, I know 34 times 10 is 340. Well, 238 is well below that. So maybe we start with trying 34 times 6 and seeing how close we get. Well, that gives us 204, which, let's see if we can get any closer. Let's try 7, just in case we can get any closer. 34 times 7 actually hits 238 exactly. So we put a 7 up here because 238 divided by 34 is 7. Now we multiply. 7 times 34 is 238. Subtract, and we get a remainder of 0. So our quotient or answer to a division problem is 27. So there you have it. There's the whole number review. Now I went kind of fast through those because this is meant to be a review or a refresher just in case you need a little help or reminder with any of those. And like I said at the beginning, if you need a more in-depth or slower explanation, more examples of any of those, I put the links to my whole number videos in the description. Hopefully that helped. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, peace.